Can I get a couple 77s down to CMD? There's a couple more suspects that need to be
Hello.
questioned.
You're taking him for now, if you can, please.
Okay.
Show
yeah,
him
no
the
problem.
way. Let him know our values, what we're focusing on, what we want. I got to deal with some other interviews right now, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. I got it.
All
I
right,
got this.
Thank you.
I got this.
Make me proud out there, all right, Johnson?
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Hey, did he say if Pinzone got hired?
He didn't.
Oh. Ooh.
Well, I think he has to come back tomorrow. I'm not sure about.
Do we have any units available to help with scene security at
Yeah,
CMD?
he didn't seem like he was in too good of a. He
All
seemed
five
very
responded.
nervous. But, you know, it's understandable. It's interviews.
Yeah, yeah. It sounded like a train wreck.
Really?
I walked into the interview. I mean, I was kind of listening. Was kind of listening through the door. Did he interview you kind of
What do you
like
want me
in
to-
kind of looked like a
11?
storage room?
That's his office.
And then,
Oh.
You want me to arrive?
So I
got
was at the
two
double doors on the
suspects right here
outside.
by the store. I need to, question
It sounded like
pick up.
Pinzone was
Yeah,
struggling
so
heavily,
second,
so I walked in and said,
question.
"Hey, y'all all
Question.
right?" Sounded like a
What the
train
story
wreck
is.
in
I'm
here.
gonna collect all these stories, what's going on.
And
Situation we have at hand.
It
is
was a
reports
train
of
wreck.
grime band
It was a
robbery
train
that
wreck.
rolled up on scene. There
Yeah, I
were
mean, I asked him.
people and bodies
That's also what
everywhere.
he said, but I asked him like, what
These
kind of
guys
train?
were
Like, if it was
running,
like a bullet train, you know, or
these guys
like
were
one of the
running
old school
from the
ones. He said it was
scene,
like a tram.
and they were
So,
not
like,
in a crime
Ooh.
vehicle.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
you want statements from the two
at least that's
Um,
probably minimal damage, right?
Yes, the ones in
So what have you been run through so
Copy. I'll
far?
report
I
on
mean,
the
you
question.
seemingly got uniform stuff sorted.
Yeah, I mean, uniform, kit.
Okay. Have you made
MDT.
sure your weapons are loaded
Yep.
fully?
Yeah.
I'll move my unit there.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take a statement.
loaded the magazine or put the magazine in the clip. Safety's on right now, but
Now, when you put the mag in the clip, did you then for sure make sure it was loaded?
I mean, yeah, I think.
Take out your taser. All right. I want you to really take a peek and really make sure you reload it.
36 lumber mill.
You did that earlier, right?
No.
Okay. Well, it's just going to be that one, and then make sure you do the same with your firearm.
Yeah, it's not instructed to.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Absolutely. You don't hear those sirens, right?
No. Is it my car?
Yeah.
One
Right.
second.
EMS, were the victims of the grime robbery, were they brought into the hospital to receive treatment?
It wasn't by us, although I did see 3 people being brought in by
Let me,
others.
park this.
Right around that same time.
Have you eaten?
Some energy bars, but I could really go for a burger right now.
All right, here. There you are.
Oh, thanks.
And would you like a drink?
I think I'm okay in that department. I got a bottle of water. Might have left it in the locker, but I'm good.
Here, take these fries.
Thank you.
No
They
problem.
salted?
Of course they are.
Oh no.
Snow.
It's alright, I'm gonna have to get used to it.
You're all right.
Food that's bad for me.
So, question.
Mhm.
What have you been run through so far?
MDT,
Okay.
Layout of the building. It's gonna take a while to memorize, though.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I want you to do really quick,
Okay.
just to make sure. Have you gone over the announcement on the dashboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't looked through them all, but
Report
at
is
least
up. It's called Grime Truck Chaos at CMD. It's report number 1.
Got it.
how to like read them and stuff
And
I'm
do me a
still not
favor, go
fully
into
resolved.
incidents, go to Jack Mongoose, first degree speeding, driving on the wrong side of the road. It's 164.
like that. Mm-hmm.
And was it explained to you how to list something as processed?
Click
the name on the right-hand side that says 3 charges.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
he created a fake
perfect.
report, and I added him to it and charges and stuff like that.
Perfect. Okay.
So,
Because it's something that's been a fairly big oversight for quite a few people.
once it can process.
Correct. Primarily because in our old MDT, there was always a process thing listed, whereas here it's kind of hidden until you click the actual thing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
said
Driving standards. Big one.
Right now?
Well, just in general. Nobody should be running red lights or, code 2 or 3ing unnecessarily. For context, I think I've crashed my vehicle once in the past 3 days. For some insight, Despite that, I've had a multi-$1,000 repair bill. Don't worry about it. On the way here, it took about 10 seconds for my vehicle to shift out of first into second, but that's neither here nor there. We do get paid fairly decently. You are required to get your vehicle repaired at the end of your shift. When you're done using the vehicle, you head over to Mosley's on the south side. Just document, which, by the way, they only take cash. What you want to do is head over to the gas station, pull out.
Speaking of which, before
Exactly.
I forget, I got a lot of cash on me, so you gotta stop by.
How much do you have?
Like 2,500.
Oh my gosh. So, typically what you want to do, just for sort of documentation purposes, head over to the Grove Street gas station, go to the ATM, probably take out exact cash for what they're asking for the repair, document it as like the PD repair for the vehicle, and then you can submit for reimbursement.
Where do you document that at?
Just like in the comment for the actual withdrawal.
Okay.
What else? I don't know when reimbursements are happening, but I'm sure it'll all get figured out. What else? I'm just trying to think off the top of my head for now. I imagine he's run everything through the MDT. At least here, in the beginning, where we have a fairly big focus on sort of public image, I guess you could say. So most people I've pulled over, with the exception of the person I just pulled over and issued a $660 citation, he looked at his bank account before I issued it. He had $500. Pretty much begged me not to bill him after giving me so much attitude. He's probably in debt now after a $660 citation. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Because he said he was hungry. I told him I had no food. And the moment he took off from the traffic stop, I went 10-7 to eat my lunch in my car. Channel 1, new main freak.
Yeah.
That's a big one. EMS, now that they have their radios and such figured out, they are on frequency. Previously, they weren't. It was a little problematic. You'll also possibly have noticed when you got on duty, your GPS is probably filled with a lot of prior calls. Just make sure you clear those when you get on duty. That way, you're not, bombarded with them. I know EMS stated they were having an issue clearing it. I'm not sure why, but yeah. Did he run through dispatch and such with you?
No.
Okay.
I've been kind of looking through it a little bit, but
Come over here. I don't want us to be in the way. I'm not sure if he explained it. Typically, I'm gonna be real. This is gonna get us sued because of how that garage door works. But for suspects, we're parking over there. Bring our vehicle there and parking. Now, the reason I say it's gonna get us sued is because if someone has a suspect, those garage doors are very finicky, very fucking finicky. And when I say that, I mean like, unless you do everything in one solid, continuous motion. Did you hear me trying to get in here?
yeah, I mean, the first time that when I tried to leave with him before he even showed up, the door wouldn't open. So
yeah,
yeah.
It's so what what I'm saying is that once that opens, most people are gonna try to also get it to close, you know, smoothly as they're casually rolling through. But in order to do so, you have to aim the key fob backwards. And that means you're also not looking in front, but you also can't stop because if you do, it's going to close on your car. So that's why I think it's going to get us sued. I think we're going to run over someone. Maybe.
Yeah. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
Too, I imagine.
All right. Dispatch. Because this is important.
Mm-hmm.
Much like in the past, there are sort of two versions of dispatch that you can look at. One is sort of consolidated, doesn't have the GPS. The other is the full one. The calls aren't appearing on the GPS on dispatch now, but they will. But the important bit is the 4 little tabs off to the right-hand side. You see overview, calls, units, and officers.
Yeah.
All right. So officers is what you're going to want to look at if you're, you know, checking to see if someone's on duty, because units is customizable in a way where someone can be removed and added to another unit. So for example, head over to units. I want you to, on mine, go to 130, click the little tag, the green icon.
Mm-hmm.
You see where it says assign officer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a typo there. When you click that drop down, you're going to see that you're not there. And the reason you're not there is because you are still listed as a unit, right? So it's showing you essentially attached to something. So go back to units and scroll over to your name. Click the tag icon, and at the bottom, press delete. And once you do that, then go back to 130. Yep, and then assign yourself. You'll be the only unit available. You assign yourself, and you can also rename the unit. For example, like right now it says 130. Like under the red card, it says 130 Roads, Matt Roads. If you press the little tag to the right, you can change the name of that, and that's how it would be displayed. Currently, there's no like specific formatting or anything required. So it can be left as is, but when you now go to units, you'll see that you're listed under me. Now, the reason all of this is important is because, as you'll know in the MDT before, if we were assigning people to a call and there were 2 people in one vehicle and they both listed as responding, it showed us 2 separate units.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see. Go to call, do 138. Scroll down to call 138. It's a robbery with a deadly weapon. It's a 31 Bravo off of Panorama Drive. You'll go to overview for that.
Okay.
Press the plus on it. And so now you'll see that it's listed as an active call underneath. Now, if you press the I, this is where it gets very, very good. You can now attach 130, which is both of us, as an assigned unit. And then you want to click the little thing to the left of there. Perfect. The other thing is at the top right, you'll see a drop down for channel 1. Set it to channel 8.
Then you
Perfect.
oh my god, yeah.
Yep. Now, go back to overview. Look at the active calls at the bottom. You'll see robbery with a deadly weapon, panorama drive, and it says radio frequency 8. But when you hover over, you see the radio in the center?
Yeah.
You click that, set your radio frequency to 8.
It's crazy.
So it's very solid. I mean, obviously, certain functionality isn't working at the moment, but everything will be sorted hopefully in the near future.
Yeah, I mean,
and
even
then
now it's leaps and bounds more advanced
Yeah.
than it was years ago.
And by the way, if you see like under the assigned unit section that no one is showing up, that means that they're assigned to another call already. So you should be able to sort of very quickly glance and determine who is and who isn't available, if that makes sense. And then to delete units, you just hover over, it turns it red, has an X, you click, and then bam, it's gone. If you want to, so to the left of the radio, when you're hovering over like the active call, the far left one will set the GPS location to where that call is. If you want to get rid of this, there's an archive button at the bottom. Now, it's kind of misleading when it says archive because from my understanding, it's not actually saved somewhere else. It's just gone. I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
go ahead and press that. I guess we can scroll through and see if 138 is still an overview. Let's see. Yeah, no, it goes from 137 to 139.
Interesting.
So that's how to delete it. But again, I don't want you to assume because it says archive, it's saved elsewhere.
Yeah.
When really it's gone.
Down the road.
138 actually still exists if you look at all. So if you go to overview, it says view all at the top right. If you select that, 138 does still exist. But obviously it doesn't have any of the additional information like who was attached to the call or anything. For the most part, let's see. You're listed as LSPD. Yeah, for the most part, that's pretty much it for now. I mean, under officers, it does show EMS is LSPD, but their rank is listed as paramedic, so fairly easy way to determine that.
Everybody's supposed to be a black blip, right?
Correct. You'll see some maybe listed as SCU, like Christopher Watt, and that's because the prior announcement required us to adjust to SCU to get the correct color, and then it was adjusted to where there's only LSPD and one other. So it's been adjusted to accommodate that. I want to say that's it. Yeah, I want to say that's like a quick and dirty rundown.
Yeah. Seems pretty advanced. A lot of it anyway.
Yeah, especially being able to on the fly change radios. Very, very happy. Never mind. This is fine. You can search under units, by the way, if you want to like quickly figure out who's in what.
Yeah, the dispatch thing's giving me a bit of trouble.
But yeah. 911 calls do not show up there. It's a little tricky. Those come in through our normal dispatch calls as they have in the past, but not in the dispatch alerts. And then I need you to look at... I had an issue with this. Let me grab the car. Did he run you through radar?
No.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and do that. All right. I drive one of two cars. Either the MT one, which is always the first one, I think, or the one that ends in joke. Well, it's you joke. Well, technically you jock. Either way, those are the only two I drive. Now, you'll notice the bumper sticker on the back says in emergency, dial LSPD. We look past that, okay? Because on the side it says dial 911.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Those are bigger than that, so clearly they're more important. Those are the ones you read. Don't look too far into it.
Yeah.
Hop on in. From the passenger seat, you should be able to enable the radar. Let me know if you have a problem.
Yeah.
All right, so, do me a favor, look through, lean up there, adjust just your, the radar settings, make sure you have everything, set appropriately for your radar. You can sort of customize it as you would like for you. And let me know when you're all sorted with that.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. Have you turned it on?
Mm-hmm.
And let me grab another vehicle. That way we can test it. Ooh. All right. Are you able to get a plate read on the vehicle in front of us?
Yep.
Ends in C2.
Hang firm.
And are you able to run the plate?
Yep.
All right. Hold on. Same thing for the rear.
Yep.
Perfect. So you'll see, when we run it, you'll see reason at the bottom. That's specifically for if there is a flag on the plate. There is, it'll display there. And similar, correct. Similar to 911 calls, they no longer appear in the actual dispatch like cat alerts. It'll just be there. And similar stuff. I will say most work vehicles are registered under the owner's name, even if they're a rental work vehicle. However, I do not believe rental vehicles from the rental place by the apartments is registered to the name of the person who rented it, just for context.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's actually
Like
the first time I've
vans and
seen
stuff
someone.
like that.
The first time I've seen someone
bison.
injured at the apartments and it indicated an apartment number. I don't mean to laugh. That's terrible. Right, let me park this. Do you have bandages, IFAKs, and whatnot? Eric? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there we are. Do you have bandages and IFAKs?
Not bandages, but IFAKs, yeah.
Okay. You may want to get bandages. And has Turner, gone over, looking over an injured individual and whatnot?
No.
Okay. I'm not injured and I don't plan on injuring myself. However, you take a look at me, right? Look at some of the things we can do. You'd want to inspect a person And upon doing so, you will see, you know, whether or not they're injured anywhere specific. If, you know, if they've been shot, you'll quickly be able to determine, you know, they were shot by a pistol or something to that extent. Now, obviously, I'm no medical professional, so I'm not going to tell you, or, you know, force you to do anything against your will. All right. You know, someone got shot up in Grapeseed the other day, and I was like, great, I have tourniquets. And I was like, wait, where do I place it? They were bleeding everywhere. Oh, another injured person at the apartments. That's not good.
Different apartment this time.
Yeah. I then quickly realized, this was before EMS had radios. I then quickly realized, or ambulances, that I was going to just have pocket medics with officers, because it was just, I couldn't help the dude who got shot. What was I going to do? I almost applied a tourniquet to their head. I'm not a medical professional. I don't get paid enough for that shit.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, I'm sure it would have.
I mean, they lived.
Done something, maybe.
Yeah, made them stop breathing? Probably.
Probably, yeah. But hey, would have done something.
So yeah. Just make sure you have IFAKs on you. Especially if you're a passenger.
How many bandages would you recommend?
Well, you know, just in case.
How many everything would you recommend?
Well, I still have stuff from before. I have 5 bandages, 7 IFAKs, 8 tourniquets, but that's just because I bought stuff and then I accidentally bought more.
So you're not buying stuff like every day?
No, absolutely not. Did Turner recommend you get a tool set, which is like a repair kit?
Yeah, he said get 2, so I have 2.
I've had 2, and one of them is still functional. The other I've barely touched at all. So
okay,
they're good. What else? Did you bring extra mags that are loaded?
I got 2 extras.
Perfect. Yeah. I want to say that's like a quick rundown. You know.
Yeah.
How about we go get some food and then we get out there?
I'm down. Let's do it.
Want to drive?
You sure? I mean, actually, I do want to try to see if I can turn the lights on and stuff.
Oh, have you been in these at all?
Oh no.
Okay. Yup. Not intentional. So. Okay. Here. Let me demonstrate. Let me tell you what I do. Come this way. No, in the car. We're gonna exit the garage. All right. Now, when you open this, that siren is gonna sound off. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open this, right? And then come this way, drive through, and then close it. Again, finicky. Yep, just perfect. Okay. Now, if the lights or sirens are still on, just quickly turn the lights on as you normally would or used to, and then turn them off, and then you should be good. Are they on or off? Oh, okay.
Oh, this is okay.
Everything's off now.
The whole
for
dashboard
me.
is just, yeah.
These are old vehicles. The electrical stuff is a little finicky. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is turn your lights on. Turn the sirens on. And what I want you to do is learn why you are never going to change the siren to the different ones by doing it.
This?
Yep. Uh-huh. You have any issue?
No.
Oh. Oh. What? Let me see. The looks like an R, right? Lights on. Okay. Lights on. All right. Now, let's say you're code 2 responding to a call. Probably don't use the like horn siren while going through an intersection, as you probably know why.
Mm-hmm.
Is it obvious?
No.
No?
I mean, I can do it. Just...
Wait. Let me get in. Are my lights on?
Yeah.
Are they still on?
No.
Are they on?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they on?
No.
Is the siren on?
Yep.
And so when you change your siren like this, everything is a-okay?
I mean, yeah, it's a bit obnoxious occasionally, but
Okay. All right.
it's
You know,
nothing that I don't
maybe you just built different.
remember. I don't know.
Yeah, no, no, I remember how to change the siren, but sometimes my vision just gets a little blurry. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's neither here nor there. Let's see. Oh. Don't mind me. I don't think there's anything in the trunk. No, there isn't. Could be good there. You can run plates similar to before. Approaching them, obviously document them, run them. I don't think there's much else. Yeah, I don't think there's much else at the moment.
Yeah, the combination of the sirens and turning the lights on, I'm gonna have to get.
Yeah, you'll have to get used to it, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Here we are. Also, make sure we're back on 1. I was still on 8. Don't mind me. Is the siren on?
Yeah, both.
Are they both off?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Or you can drive. Have you driven much recently?
CMC 1.7.
A little bit, not a lot.
Okay, so you'll see here, reverse. Alright, stop. Go to a stop. You'll see that the vehicle is still in reverse, right? So just barely tap the accelerator.
23.
It's not so bad here in this vehicle. However, I believe in the rental car, while it was still technically in reverse, if you had accelerated, it kind of like very briefly rolled back for a moment before going forward. So keep that in mind. This thing has 4 gears. It's not great. Half of the time it won't shift out of 1. You may experience that. But Make sure you're driving the speed limit. Set your cruise control and whatnot. What else? Oh, for your radar, and like your individual settings that you would like for your radar, you know how to pull up the radar menu, right, to adjust the settings? Yep. Okay, perfect. If that's the case, we should be good. End it. You're under my call sign. Announce that we're 10-8.
It's 1:30 now, right?
I'm 1:30. That is correct.
Okay.
How we doing?
Doing good. Ran him through radar, you know. I'm no Doug DeMuro, but some of the quirks and features of the car, you know.
All right. Perfect.
Some dispatch stuff. Made sure that he had the taser and gun actually loaded. What else? Ran through pretty much all the dispatch stuff that I could possibly think of. Told him that, you know, don't be surprised that it sometimes takes the vehicle 15 seconds to shift out of first. These are old cars, you know, electrical gremlins and stuff with the lights and sirens, but it be what it be. And now
maybe one day we'll get those fixed.
Now I think we're ready to get out there.
Right.
I think we're ready.
Appreciate it, Captain.
Yep. You two be safe out there, right?
We'll try.
You too.
Dispatch 1:30 tonight.
Did you hear that?
Sure did.
Okay. Just making sure.
Well, that's abandoned. Here, let's put in a parking violation on that. An emergency, dial LSPD. I mean, it's just a parking violation. It's sitting in the middle of the road.
Oh, this is good. Okay.
Ooh, damn! I cut in front of you. I kind of took your advice and went on 68 today. Like when Turner called me over to Mission Row, I had pretty much issued. I guess it's technically my. Wait, was it my first? No, second. Ticket. The guy was an asshole. He went from telling me, no, I'm not signing the citation, to not only signing the citation, but begging for me to not bill him $660. Is
it the guy that asked you for food?
Yep. Yeah, that one.
And now probably you've made it an immortal enemy.
Probably. His name's Jack Mongoose. Sounds Australian. Was not happy. You know, he pulled off to the opposite side of the road and was upset that I hit him with driving on the wrong side of the road. There's a person back there. I kind of want to find out what they're doing. Let's talk with them.
Behind us?
Yeah, in the cubby.
I saw the car. Sir?
Yeah.
Doing all right?
Yeah, just texted some hoes. What's up?
Oh,
okay. I'm just checking on you, you know?
You could grab
sure
it.
you're doing all right.
Get
Just
my
back in this little
paycheck,
cubby
'cause
here.
I'm broke.
Yeah. If I feel safe in this cubby, to be honest.
really?
Yeah.
You know, some people are like, you know, what's the opposite of claustrophobia?
10-7.
Being a cat. Being a cat is the opposite. Hiding
There you
in
go.
small, confined spaces that they think they own, but they don't. But they really do.
You guys more dog people or cat people, though?
Dog.
Dog,
100%.
without question.
I'm allergic to
Because-
cats.
If you
Same.
die, though, it's like 24 hours, a cat's eating you, you know? They're fucking you up. A dog, you know, they hold out.
Yeah, well, I typically don't think about pets like that when I got one, so.
Yeah, that's true. Sick
I'm
of
gonna
that
be
now.
real. After I'm gone,
Yeah.
fuck it. Do what you
So your
need
cat
to.
eat you?
Hey,
Yeah, but imagine if your loved one's finding you, man, and like your face is fucking gone.
If
Like,
they
you see
if
the
they
cat eating
Yeah.
if they knew that if I was a cat person, if they knew I loved my cat that much, they better be content with it.
that's fair. I get that. I
Yeah.
feel like dogs are man's best friend, though. You know what I mean? Like some cats are dicks; they don't go up to you, but dogs, they always love. You know?
Always is a bit of a reach, I'd say. Some dogs are assholes.
That's true. Like you have like a little lab. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't know that I've ever met a cool Chihuahua, you know?
No, they're dicks. Tiny
Yeah,
dogs are
all they do
dicks.
is bark.
It's
Tiny
every
dogs are the
dog.
most
and
annoying.
everything. You think so?
100%.
It's like, you know those white women that get the tiny little
semi-concussed
white puffy dogs?
1042.
I don't know. They have crusty eyes and shit. Those dogs are the worst.
We took care now.
Big puffy
Nice.
white dogs with the crusty eyes.
I don't know about the crusty eyes, but I do know the tiny dogs you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
the
Deny that?
just the real, like, the real puffy ones that just they truly do look adorable. But I don't know. I feel like
I've
half of
never
them
seen a
get it
couple.
just for the aesthetic, you know?
Maple,
Is
was
that
that
Always,
you?
man.
Under
I
the
have not
incidents?
touched my report. No.
I want a pit bull.
I just opened that
Those
report and
dogs
it
are cute,
deleted
man.
your
They fuck someone up for you. You know what I mean?
your statement.
If you're still in it, you because I had this happen previously when someone opened the report. Whoever had like the most progress on it, if you Control Z on your MDT, you should be able to get it back. You may need to do it a few
Well,
times.
sir, as long as you're doing okay, we just wanted to check on you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Have an amazing day. May God be with you.
You as well.
But not me. It removes the whole.
All right, where is
Take a
everyone?
minute to get used to.
As long as you don't save, it won't save progress. Individual progress. If you try back and come back in, does it fix anything?
If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just going to be like kind of adjusting to things on the fly, especially the like
Yeah, that
siren
makes sense.
combination and stuff.
Oh, you previously put... Oh, I thought that person was about to... Oh, that's red. Never mind. What color is that car to the left? Is it black?
Black, yeah.
Not the same person. They were driving a car similar to that.
My apologies. That get rid of your information. That shouldn't have happened, or your statement. I'll try to get that worked on.
It's fine. I'll just write it externally and then I'll put it in again.
That shouldn't have to be the case though. So I'm getting that looked into.
I actually need to.
Oh, like I had that happen earlier. The moment someone opened the report, it vanished, but I was able to Control Z a
Hello?
few times and it
Thank you, Louise.
repopulated.
Thank
I
you
was
for
able to
saving
save
me
it.
yesterday. I wouldn't have made it to this moment if you didn't.
Oh my god, well, I put in a recommendation for you in PD as well.
Yeah, so the general
Thank you,
thing
Louise.
is
I wouldn't
be
be here
careful
without you. Thank you.
when you kind of like
welcome.
click off of your, like when you
Oh
put
my
your
god,
tablet
why
back in your
would-
pocket, don't
what is
have
going
a,
on? Oh my
you
god,
know, one of those
Hey,
restrictions that
hey,
actively being
hey,
worked
share
on
the road,
open.
jackass.
Basically kind of avoided.
I see.
I need to. Let me see.
Wait, how?
The button on the dashboard here to reset the radar.
Oh, okay. Were you clicking the siren thing? Because I'm hearing it a lot more frequently than I think I should. Right there.
No. Right.
If I hear it, I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
105, 1042. You'll have a good night. Be safe out there.
Have a good night,
One
Captain.
said same traffic. I'll be back later.
69. And wrong side of the road.
Yeah. I got him at 73.
Ooh, second degree. All right. Hit the comms.
All right, engine off, windows down. I'll be with you in a moment. Dispatch 130, traffic north on Las Lagunas with a black colored ride van. Occupied at least once.
Echo 1776 group 64, a individual who called me about being injured.
All right, evening, fellas. How's it going? This is Officer Barrick Johnson, Los Angeles Police Department. This is Officer Rhodes, and you guys know why we're pulling you over here today on this driving like a maniac. Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. Got you going. Or actually, where are you headed to? What's the hurry?
To this store right there. You know, bossman told me you need to deliver the packages. You know, got 20 minutes, and otherwise I'm gonna get fired.
Boss man, huh? What's boss man's name?
I don't know. It's bossman down at the depot. You know.
You're working for him? You don't even know his name?
No, I just call him sir. I'm really bad at names, you know. I just call him sir, and you know, not whenever he tells me to do stuff, and I get on with my job, you know, just like a good worker.
Okay. Got a bad memory, sir?
You know, I've been hit over the head a few times in my life.
Okay. You know what the speed limit is within the city?
35.
35. And you know what side of the road we're supposed to drive on as well?
I've only been back, I've moved back to Los Santos for 3 days, you know, from London, and sometimes I get confused, you know.
Okay. Listen, you got a license and registration on you, sir?
There you go, boss.
I missed that. How do you pronounce that last name?
Clivert.
Clivert. Okay. All right, Mr. Clivert. Listen, got you going 73 and a 35. That's and you were on the wrong side of the road. Yeah. It's really bad. It's more than I'm willing to part ways with for sure. Well, listen, I'm gonna go back to the car, we'll run some information, and hey, you stay right here, okay? Officer Rhodes is gonna keep you company.
Mr. Clivert, you recall me pulling you over yesterday?
Oh, yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. You remember the warning that you got?
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh. And we're still driving like this?
Like I said to your fellow officer Dan, you know, today the boss man told me I had to deliver these packages ASAP, so unfortunately, you know, I got myself in a sticky situation this time.
I mean, do you really want to work for a company that's going to push you to, push the sort of legal limits? I wouldn't want to work for a company that's going to force me to do that.
You know, it's hard out there these days, you know. Got $100 to my name. I need the cash, man. I need the cash.
I mean, I understand, but with the $100 to your name, I mean, who knows? The citation you're potentially getting could be higher than that. And that's not good.
I guess I guess I might have to call one of my sugar babies up, you know, that I've been given money to, and maybe to ask for some of the money back. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you're giving people money. You got that kind of money, but not no more.
Yeah, well, you know, the person I was with yesterday, you know, I had to buy their food. I had to give them like $300, you know.
Who was it at the time?
It's Mason Manicure.
I don't recall the name.
Yeah, I don't think they weren't. They were just chilling in the passenger seat.
Okay, got it.
Apologies, just real quick. Have you been pulled over at all since?
Is it?
Yeah, I pulled him over yesterday.
Pulled him over yesterday.
Gave him a warning. Told him it'd be the last one.
Listen, I'm having a bit of an issue running your information. If you mind handing your ID to me again? I will just hold it for the time being. I'll give it back to yours.
There you go.
So just a heads up, I did pull him over, though, because I let him off with a warning, I didn't make a profile for him.
Oh, understood. Okay. I'll be back.
I'll be back shortly as well. Sit tight.
All right, sounds good.
So really quick, you'll notice sometimes you're searching for something and you'll see matches that have like similar stuff. As in, like, if you're looking for state ID 4200, you might start seeing 4300, 4500. It's pretty much trying to accommodate searching for like a broader, a broader list of things than just something like sort of very pinpoint accurate. But if something is there and you type it in as it should be the first result.
Makes sense. You said you gave this guy a warning yesterday.
Yeah, he should definitely get a citation.
Perfect.
You familiar with creating a profile?
Yeah, I just did.
Perfect.
Need to check.
10-2.
2.
Check 97 911.
See you on the wrong side of the road yesterday, do you remember?
I don't recall exactly. Yeah, I don't recall.
Let's do reset. I got him at 73, so that's second. I might just give him a warning for driving on the wrong side of the road if that's the case.
Works for me.
PD from EMS.
Flacco. Go for PD.
I've got a lady here at the hospital asking to speak to an officer. If I get an officer to come down.
And 4, do we have any available units able to assist with that? 130 is currently tied up. Once 130 concludes this traffic stop, we'll be en route.
Alright, probably be waiting outside. She's got green hair and she's wearing pink.
We'll be giving you a warning for driving on the wrong side of the road.
M4.
I understand. Move in countries. Things happen differently. Driving on the wrong side over there. But, you know, it's all right. It's all right. But I am going to be giving you a citation for second-degree speeding today. Like I said, 73 and a 35. More than I'm willing to part ways with. So, just going to need your signature down here. Parental signature. Whatever works. And get that bill down to you. It's going to be $300 for second-degree speeding. All right.
Echo 19 from EMS.
All right, appreciate it. Passenger, what was your name? Apologize. Ash, okay. I think I met you in the lobby. Right there. Here's your license back.
From Echo 19.
And give me just a moment. This, it'll be much quicker this time.
What's up?
I mean, the van doesn't come back to them, but...
Oh,
look, Shane Edwards.
I feel like I don't know, actually.
I could respond and bring someone to the ER.
I am confident that I've seen some job-related vehicles in people's names.
Yeah, I think everyone that I've seen so far has been a bison.
I mean,
And
that
that's been
tow truck,
consistent across.
Smiley Salamanca. Let me see. Little pages. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe Grimes a bit different.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna get him out of here.
All right. Bison.
Dispatch 1 at 710. So
Echo 70 and 76.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Echo 90's location.
Where are we headed to?
I kind of wanted to pull over that crime van that was heading north that made oinking sounds as they drove by.
Yeah.
But we do need to go to the hospital. There's an individual, I believe, pink shirt, green hair, who would like to speak to PD.
Like an urgent thing, or is it?
I'd roll code 2, given we were requested there, and just make sure to include radio comms and whatnot. The 38, then let him know we're en route to the hospital.
Dispatch 130, clear traffic on Las Lagunas, route to hospital.
Wee woo.
We will.
Echo 70 and 70's Central Medical 19 at 47. Jesus.
You got this.
Hello. How are we doing?
Hi. Oh,
Here
I
we
did
are.
not expect two of ya.
Well, we're both together. What can we do for you? What's going on?
Hey,
Shit, how are we supposed to get back?
23.
so, well, it's kind of a funny story, but basically, I want to
How
see
they
the
gonna leave our
Kraken,
asses?
right? I want to see the Kraken, and apparently, I can only go there in a police car. So I was wondering if I could borrow your car, please.
I'm sorry, you called us over to ask whether or not you
Oh,
could
shit, all right, then.
use our police car to see the Kraken.
Somebody.
Yes. Do you know what the
Never mind, we
Kraken
don't
is?
get
Is
in
it
that
worth
one. They
it?
getting pulled over and shit.
What do you mean by the? No, within this context, no. You don't typically talk about a vehicle, as in like a car, in this case, to see something that would typically be in the ocean.
I think it's like some sort of like ritual or something where you need a police car to like have the Kraken show up or something. So I was wondering if I could borrow it, and
Yeah,
then
I'll help him. Come on.
I would go to Senor Buns because my friend works there, and he would show me the Kraken.
Who's your friend?
I need a doctor.
I don't feel comfortable naming them in case they don't want to be
Medic.
named.
Doctor?
Okay. Well,
Okay. Everything okay?
we're not going to be providing you a police car.
I can't really do that.
And anything
Really?
really. Yeah.